Welcome back to Gizmax TV, the #1 spot for the hottest, most controversial, and blockbuster celebrity gist that keep you glued to your screens. If you have not yet subscribed, you are missing out on the real drama that sets the entertainment industry on fire. Hit that subscribe button right now, turn on your notifications, and join this growing family of gist lovers because here, we do not hold back. We give you the gist raw, hot, and unfiltered, exactly the way you like it. Now let's dive straight into this mind-blowing, jaw-dropping, internet-shaking transformation that has turned the entire Nollywood sphere upside down. People are shouting online. Fans are screaming. Critics are confused. And even Bryan's closest supporters are asking the same question: what exactly is happening with Bryan Okora and why does he suddenly look like a whole new human being? It all started with one innocent post. One single drop. One quiet upload that Bryan himself didn't even caption heavily. No dramatic quotes. No deep motivational talk. No emotional message. Just a simple picture of himself walking into a room, dressed in a fitted black ensemble that showed every detail of his body transformation. But in less than 5 minutes, the internet caught fire. The comment section exploded like someone poured petrol on a lit match. People began shouting that Bryan Okora had not only transformed physically, but had evolved into something that looks almost cinematic, almost unreal, almost too perfect to be true. To understand why fans are reacting the way they are, you need to know one thing: Bryan Okora has always been handsome. He has always carried that gentleman charm, that polished presence, that celebrity aura. But what he looks like now is nothing close to what Nigeria is used to seeing. This new Bryan is giving superhero energy, Hollywood-level refinement, and that kind of sharp masculinity that looks like it walked straight out of a premium global advert campaign. His jawline looked more defined than ever. His skin was glowing like he just stepped out of a luxury skincare commercial. His body looked fit, sculpted, and carved with intention, as if he had spent months in a private gym somewhere off the grid. And immediately, fans started asking the big question: did Bryan Okora undergo a major fitness transformation, or is there more to the story? Some people said he must have been training for a secret movie role. Others said maybe he had been going through something in his personal life that pushed him into this massive physical shift. A few others, the conspiratorial ones, said there is no way this transformation is natural. They believe the actor must have gone through some kind of celebrity body enhancement routine. And trust Nigerians, the theories kept rolling. The funniest part is that Bryan did not even address any of these speculations. He simply posted more pictures, more videos, more content showing him looking fresher, more defined, and more in control than ever. And of course, the more he posted, the louder the internet got. You would think the buzz would reduce after a day or two, but no. Instead, the gist escalated. Fans dragged older pictures of Bryan from years back, comparing his look then to what he looks like now. And the difference? Massive. And of course, the trolls came out too. Some said he was trying too hard. Others accused him of doing it for attention. But the lovers of Bryan had time. They reminded everyone that a celebrity who takes care of himself is doing exactly what fans want to see: growth, glow, and upgrade. The reactions were wild. One fan wrote, "Bryan Okora has no business looking this fine. Please, what is he eating and where can we buy it?" Another said, "This man is aging backward like he has discovered the secret of the gods." Someone else dropped a hilarious comment that went viral: "If Bryan Okora walks past you now, even your shadow will feel insecure." And believe me, that comment did numbers. But that was not all. Some fans went further, insisting that Bryan's transformation is deeper than physical. They believe he is coming into a new season of his life. A season of power moves, new beginnings, bigger opportunities, and a return to the spotlight in a way he has never experienced before. Because let's be honest, when an actor suddenly starts glowing like this, Nollywood knows something is cooking. Multiple blogs reposted him. Social media pages that usually ignore Nollywood actors suddenly positioned Bryan as the face of transformation. Some even called him the most attractive male celebrity of the year. And when that narrative began circulating, Bryan's fanbase snapped their fingers and said, "Finally, they are noticing what we have been seeing for years." But while some fans were praising the transformation, others were digging for meaning. They said no grown man just suddenly looks this refined without a reason. They said something must have triggered this complete evolution. Some speculated that maybe he had gone through a quiet heartbreak. Others suggested he might be preparing for a massive comeback project that will shock everyone. A few even said maybe he just decided to focus on himself because he felt like he had been underappreciated in the industry for too long. One particular comment that stood out came from a fan who wrote, "This transformation is giving the kind of energy men get after they cut off negative connections and start living for themselves." Another person wrote, "I don't know what Bryan Okora has been doing in private, but whatever it is, he should not stop. This level of glow is dangerous." The conversation even went beyond beauty. Some fans started arguing about whether Bryan is now officially Nollywood's most stylish male actor. They compared his recent looks to other actors and concluded that his fashion sense had undergone as much transformation as his body. People noticed the confidence in his walk, the class in his outfits, and the boldness in his poses. It was like watching a rebranding happen in real time. Meanwhile, some critics were grumbling in one corner that Nigerians were overhyping the transformation. They said it was simply camera quality, lighting, and grooming. But the defenders came back stronger, reminding them that you cannot fake presence. You cannot fake glow. And you certainly cannot fake the kind of confidence Bryan was displaying in those pictures. Something had clearly shifted, whether physical, emotional, spiritual, or all three combined. And then the biggest plot twist came when an insider, someone close to one of Bryan's ongoing projects, hinted that Bryan had indeed been working on something behind the scenes. According to this insider, the actor has been preparing for a role that requires not just emotional depth but physical intensity. The insider claims Bryan had been undergoing targeted training and strict routines to fit the character, and that fans should expect something massive when the project finally drops. Whether that insider gist is true or not, only time will tell. But one thing is clear, Bryan Okora has fully stepped into a new phase, and this new phase looks flawless. Even fans who were initially shocked are now coming to terms with the fact that the transformation is not a fluke. It looks consistent, purposeful, and intentional. And Nigerians love intentional glow-ups. What is even funnier is how some fans started comparing Bryan's transformation to that of other global celebrities. They said he looked like he could appear in a Marvel movie. Others compared his new physique to international actors. And some even joked that Nollywood is not ready for the new Bryan because he is now looking like someone whose career is about to go global. The reactions kept rolling. Some fans were screaming. Some were praising. Some were analyzing. Some were crying. And a few funny ones were begging him to drop the diet plan, the workout routine, and the skincare products he uses. A fan even wrote, "Bryan, I am a man, but please I need the recipe, I am begging." Another one added, "Brothers, if you don't want to marry again, marry me, I will cooperate." All jokes aside, the transformation has done something massive. It has put Bryan Okora right back into the center of conversations. People are talking about him. Blogs are discussing him. Women are drooling. Men are taking notes. And the industry is watching closely because once a celebrity starts looking like this, it usually means something big is about to drop. If you think this gist is hot already, then buckle up because more is coming. We are watching Bryan closely. We are monitoring every new post, every update, every appearance, every project hint. And here at Gizmax TV, best believe we will bring you every detail raw and unfiltered the moment it drops. So before you leave, hit that subscribe button right now and join the hottest community of gist lovers on the internet. Because when Bryan Okora drops the next update, you know we will be the first to break it.